consists of. I'll be back.
Sounds dangerous. Why will this not work? Put my glove on backwards. Okay. Ag. Ag. Right, well, considering that that's not really gone well. Cock. Oh, you stupid thing. Thinking we're gonna need a better router. Because this one is...
New fastest lap for Jones, 130.6.
This one is having continual problems.
Oh.
Actually, I've had an idea.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's a big hole too.
Generally when Ben has ideas...
The leader has just done a 129.4.
God, that is loud. Now, add this page to overlays, and I don't know how big it's going to be, so... Save, apply... Now what I do is I close the overlay. My idea is to just use it as an overlay, but put it on my top screen. Overlays. Dun, 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 dun.
Alright.
Ah, I am a genius.
No, you're not.
Good point.
Yeah.
Right, well, I fuck that off.
Okay, let's have a wobble. 73 entered, which means it's going to be 3 splits? What's the lagginess like? Horrendous. Getting about 4 FPS.
Nothing unusual then.
It's just...
Oh dear,
someone
somebody's
just
crashed,
took
fallen off. Oh no. Right, okay. Go time.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, the lag's not good.
I have 69 FPS.
I have 34. Nah, I gotta do something about
I
this.
get used to this.
Exit's clear.
Holy shit.
How many
What's the
minutes
track
have we got
temp?
left?
The track temp is now 22 Celsius.
Why is that still so loud? Hold on. I haven't stopped. What's the time? 4.
Roger. Hopefully I can load back in 4 minutes. I just went from... Guess, Sean, appreciate the comment.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I've crashed. Immediately.
There's nothing new, Ben. What?
Why is this being so painful?
Hey, Sean, have you got 2 heads from Tasmania yet?
Is Sean in Tasmania?
Yes.
What is he doing down there?
Growing a second head.
My setup's ag.
As I say to him, Ben, what happens is you grow a second head, but you don't notice it. But everyone that looks at you notices it.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So he won't actually notice, but...
So the eyes don't function.
Yeah. You can't see the second head, but it just sort of grows.
Is there.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It's pretty amazing.
So goodbye to all our Tasmanian
All
friends.
clear on pit
We
exit.
don't
You
have
can
any.
push now.
Yeah, we don't have any, so it's all good. Bye to the Tasmanian viewers.
If there were any.
You're not really
Which there aren't, so we don't have to worry about.
Since when has Tasmania been part of Australia?
Arg, 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 arg. For fuck's sake. My microphone is annoying me. It's up in my face.
You'll be in your face.
And then, yes, I have crashed again.
What a surprise. I think I'm actually... I'm starting to chafe through my O-rings in my gear shifter.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, somebody else has crashed. And, oh, I thought there was going to be massive contact.
Clear prop.
Clear prop.
Disengage limiter. Pit exit's clear.
Now.
Told you there'd be a lot.
That's better. We're at 70 FPS.
I'm at
Plus 4 grams.
80 odd once I'm down onto the straight.
I could get used to this.
What? 80 odd FPS.
No, normally it runs at 84, sweet, but...
You're streaming, you mong.
Yeah, but oh, there's 84. Because I'm streaming through my graphics card, it doesn't murder the CPU.
How certain are you of that?
Very.
Very? Is that Jordan equations, or is that official equations?
That's me in offense equations.
Good job.
Oh! Yeah. I haven't rolled this time, which is... I've rolled!
I'm in the lead! I'm not in the lead! Jordan, what... After last week, had a very good race last week. This time a week ago, you were a winner!
No, not quite.
Not quite.
A couple of hours. I have gone upside down within the first 4 minutes.
So as the winner, we would like to interview you as the reigning winner at the moment. We would like to... Well, reigning winner, last week's winner. We would like to interview you. What do you put your chances at for tonight's race?
23.
Zero. Zilch. I just rolled on a fence. That's not a good start. But, I mean, stranger things have occurred.
Like any of us ever winning in the first place. True.
So, I can't see me making it to the flag without binning this car in a big way.
Considering my Opti is currently a 2.8 or 2.9, but that is having only done one lap.
Sector 1 is 2.3 seconds off the pace.
I did that
the guy behind
twice.
has just done a 5:11.5.
Why is crew chief so loud? I turned it down.
Did you though?
Yes, I did.
Light it up. That's just Belle Isle. Light it up. Brap, 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 brap. Go smash crash.
Really is, eh?
Yes, that's, yeah. So where's Rob and all of them? Are they obviously not racing?
Don't know. I wonder if Sydney's been blown up.
Mark. Mark.
Oh, what happened is Sean flew above them.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I just got disconnected. Light it up, 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 light it up. I'm going to know pretty quickly if my USB tethering shits itself during the race, because I'm going to die. What have you done? Are you whinging about your head being cut off again?
No.
I could get used to this.
My head missing's a positive. What's the
Hey, I was just behind Brian Bull. Oh no, hang on. I'm all the way down here.
Oh,
don't worry.
Matt Morris is in this split. Uh-oh. I'm in second. We're in second split.
Hang on, what?
Yep, we're in second split.
How many people registered for this? I could get
yeah, there's a third split. We're in second. Look at the names.
So a lot of shit people have...
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no!
Well, I see a 26th and 27th finish for us. It just depends on who finishes where. I'm the lowest I-rated person here. I'm number 27.
Peter Lee is here!
I know, look at his eye, he's 20th.
Jesus.
Grant Caines. He's the one that's leading the 4 at the moment, isn't he?
I'm not saying that we're going to kill him, but...
No, we're not going to beat him. We're going to be last, Ben. We're going to be 26th and 27th by the time lap 1 is over.
P86 clear. Limiter's still on, disengage it.
Right, let's see if I can... Oh dear, practice is over.
Head on in. Oh shit, I nearly did a qualifying run with full fuel. That would have gone well, wouldn't it? Why am I so useless? Oh.
You should see the replay from just then.
No, I can't. Alright, here goes qualifying.
Oh.
Now, remember...
Here goes nothing.
Push now. Okay, Ben, we've got 2
Oh, for
laps to get the
crying
job
out
done.
loud. Hold on, I'm turning crew chief down before I actually murder someone.
I just tried to take off in neutral.
How'd that go for you?
Revy.
What's the track temp?
12.
Sorry, mate, I didn't catch that.
Yeah, it's a bit quieter.
Track temp's the what?
Oh, I know what the track temp is. I was just doing it to test what... It's 21.7, which means it should be quite grippy. Not that you would guess so from the way we're driving. This is like it was the other night. Track temp low, but really, really hard to drive on. You know when both of us gave up on our hopes of racing tonight, and then we both got on last? How bent's my steering?
Well, that's a good start.
Yeah, you
Someone's
know...
disconnected, we're not going to be last!
You know that inside curb...
Disengage limiter, pit exit looks clear.
As you turn to go onto the isn't?
Yep.
How it's... We always thought it was just a fence, but I've proven many times in the last week that there is actually a curb at the bottom of it.
Yep.
Yeah, I just about ended up on my side and upside down.
So Ben, I rolled in practice, Ben's rolled in qualifying, I shouldn't even be in this split. What else? What else? Oh, I've nearly rolled at the hairpin. Predictions for the race, Franklin.
If it's anything like this, which being strength filled it will be, not good.
Yeah, nah, this is going to butcher my one win from one finish this season, I think.
But we have to do it. Well, we don't, but we will be good sports, and we shall
fail miserably.
We shall give it a shot. How's that? Whether that shot is at failing miserably or not.
I've already locked in 27th on the grid, I think.
No, Jason Cossey has.
He might still get a lap in.
Yeah, true. Has he reconnected yet?
Yeah.
I was busy dying. Come on, turn, you big fat...
Hey, stop describing me.
Sorry, I'll try to be a bit nicer next time. Turn, you piece of shit!
Yeah, stop describing me.
Yeah, well, I didn't say I wasn't going to stop describing you. I just said I'd be a bit nicer next time.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I've missed that apex there by about 4
Oh,
miles.
I haven't. I did miss it slightly, but not by 4 miles.
3.5. That was probably more accurate.
Don't hit that fucking curb again.
This isn't a bad lap.
Same.
This is a 31.
Yeah, same. Oh, well, for now.
31.8. I'm currently 3rd. Now I'm 7th.
I was going to say at the moment,
Yeah,
I'm
mate.
hunting a 31.8. I think.
I'm now 9th.
Play it safe out of there. We do not want to bin it at the last corner.
Now 10th.
32 flat.
I don't want to be mid-pack.
P12.
I'm 12th. Well, so far we're going to be starting side by side, which is dangerous in its own right. 2 people are going to roll on the first lap.
Oh, I've made a 10th.
The leader has just done a 130.
That's the fastest lap I've ever done around there. It puts me 10th.
That's a new fastest lap.
No, you put a person in between us.
The guy in front has just done
I'm
a
now 12.
132.0.
And I've just got a contact 0, so it's up to Sean Chappell to bring us back together. Come on, Sean.
No, Scott Gamble.
Oh, hang on. Oh, there's more than one in between us.
No, there's one in between us by the results. Oh, hang on.
Oh no, Scott Gamble's there now. Okay, so Sean Chappell's left that space and Scott Gamble's joined it.
Do we have to be midfield?
Oh, Scott Gamble's just pipped me by 0.003 of a second.
Yeah, that's a bit.
That's, you don't get much closer than that, do you?
Negative. Okay, so I couldn't really go much further forward, but I have a 3/10 gap behind me.
I was going to say, you got me behind you, basically, so... In fact, you've got me behind you.
Yeah, I'm scared, because I know what you're like on first laps.
You know what I'm like off the grid.
No, first laps, you just plough into everyone.
Not all the time.
All the time.
To be fair, a lot of the time I get run up the back of on first laps. I end up in a lot of first lap crashes, except a lot of them aren't necessarily my fault.
Yeah,
I just seem to be a magnet for them.
Grant Cairns was only 10th.
It's on. Okay. It's on like fucking Donkey Kong.
It's okay. We're 3 spots behind him, but we're a 10th slower. Well, I'm a 10th slower. You're 4/10 slower.
A big crash can change all of that. And yes, I mean us being 27th, 26th.
And him being 25th.
No, I was thinking him being like 4th or something, but... I was going for the Operation Normal stuff, but... Remember, Jordan, we're not last week, okay?
Yeah, I wish I was in third split right now.
Oh, can you imagine us in... Jordan, I think we'd possibly walk away with the 1-2 in third split.
We'd be front row. It depends on whether or not we can survive. How many laps is this?
Probably don't want to know.
How many?
I don't... that's what I mean, I don't know, and probably don't want to.
Oh, it's okay, it's only, Oh, it doesn't say. Oh, yeah, 33, that's alright. I did 10 last night.
Hayden, we must be different splits. Yeah, Hayden, unless... Surely we're not third split.
No, we're not. We're definitely not third split.
What's your I rating, Hayden? Because we're... Put it this way, we're with a whole heap of guys who are like Div 2, 3 and 4.
Matt Muggleton, Damien Johnston, so they're always split 2. Christian Smart, Matt Morris, always split 2. Yeah. The bloke that's in Division 7 is on pole.
Helpful.
Yeah.
Me hitting a fence. Okay. I could get used to these.
Yeah, these are all split 2, guys. Jason.
That's the end of the session. P15.
Div 2, 2, 2, Div 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 4, 7. Oh, Scott Gamble Div 7, so that's because he's... What the fuck is he Div 7? 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, which is us. Time flies by.
I'm really quite scared here.
You're scared. Actually, yes, you
I'm scared because you're behind me.
Okay, currently, Jordan, 34 litres. For now.
I've just filled it.
Yeah, no, 34 litres to finish for now.
Oh, okay, yep, 10-4.
10-4, rubber ducky. No, my rating is like 1,000, so you'll be in a high split. Yes, you are definitely in split 3. So there is a lot of people with low I rating.
Mate. We want you to win.
Hayden, go and win.
Where are you starting?
Good luck. Yeah, where are you starting? That's a good question.
What was the time? Even though we can probably discuss this after the race because we should be preparing to race and eventually get rammed. But instead we're talking about other splits.
I'm sure you'll be happy to know that the track temperature is hotter than it had been earlier.
Codge! With
right.
A capital J.
Well, P. Lee's starting behind us. I'm going to be optimistic and look at the front half of the field on my timing board.
I'm going to be optimistic and look at the back half because that's where I'm going to be and I've got my relative board up.
According to this, Fewens is a lap down.
Before he even starts.
Wonder if he's in pit lane.
Maybe.
I could get used to these. Well, I know it did that to you in GT3. If you started from pit lane, you'll put a lap down straight away. And I'm like, hey? Fucking hell, what was that?
So how much fuel do we need? 35.
And that was only with a rolling start. Yeah, because GT3...
The is 20
anyway.
Celsius. Okay, Ben. Nice and neat. Stay out of trouble. Go, go, go.
Yeah, Ben, I have nowhere to go up here, mate. So
neither do I. I'm just hanging on at the moment.
Right side. He's still with you.
He's still there.
Oh,
Right side's clear.
he got a lot of wheel spin.
Up the inside. Oh, there's
He's on
carnage.
your left.
Well, thank you for warning me of that. It allowed me to go very, very deep on the brakes.
On your left. Clear left. The car on your left side. Hold your line. Still there. There's a guy on your left. You are clear on the left.
I've only gone back a spot, but given what almost happened and how far sideways I was, I'll take that. Don't you try and fucking push me.
Left side. Still
Actually
there.
going forward.
He's still there.
Oh, someone's gone in the fence up here.
He's still there. Still there.
Oh, he's gone in again. The car's buggered. There is
And
someone
still
slowing
there.
on the inside of the two lefters.
Left side's clear. Car on your left.
Fucking
Keep
hell,
your
talk
line.
about turning
Left side's
across
clear.
me.
Well, that is the best.
That's the
first
guy
lap
in
I've
7th
had.
who's come right down. That's why he's a bit quicker. Jesus.
Yeah, that is the best first lap I've had in many moons.
I've gone backwards a bit,
Robinson
but
is
in
now leading.
fairness, I'm quite happy to be
Went
where I
I've
am
gone from
considering.
13th to 9th, that's 4 spots.
14th.
Fucking hell, the understeer.
But I will drop back because I'm not
Guy on
fast.
your left. He's still there.
Oh, I'm 14th. I've actually gone up.
Still
No,
there.
oh, I've binned it. I've binned it.
Keep your line. Left side's clear.
Could have
Car
given me a
left.
little bit of room.
Clear on
there,
the
mate.
left.
Would have been really appreciated.
I've just lost a spot, but that was because I was at about 45 degrees. And yes, I mean my window was at 45 degrees to the road. Over that curb.
Yeah, I just lost 2 spots at turn 3, just outbraking myself.
Yeah, but that's not even back to where you started.
No,
I
but
don't think.
still not good. We just got to keep on trucking. That's the main key. I've got. What does your fuel calc say at the moment, Ben?
Hold on.
Just as a.
I can't see it as a number because I don't have Pro version. But when I press my button, it just changes the amount to add value.
Oh, okay,
34.
Roger.
That's with an extra lap, by the way.
Okay.
Just because
well,
I know
30
sometimes they're a little bit out.
The leader's just done it on
35 should be enough.
30.3.
Yeah. Because, yeah, I've got it set to add an extra, like, calculate for an extra lap of fuel, I think.
Mate, there's no point even trying to get alongside me there. That was stupid, man. No wonder I cut your nose off.
P15.
Okay, we dropped back out of the top 10.
Oh, you're in the top 10? Jesus
I got
Christ.
to 9th, but now I'm 11th.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, only one with an incident point is Mackenzie, who was 7th on the grid.
I've got 4 for car contact that didn't even happen. As
Okay,
I was
well,
rejoining.
JRT's not showing you having one. Oh, and there's someone P2.
Probably because it was netcode. But I got pinged 4 for it, which was really frustrating because he just did not. It was Jason, I think it was Jason Cosley, and as I rejoined, I couldn't get any further to
Cossey's the
left.
one who disconnected in quali.
Yeah, and he just came across. There's no issue, but it's just a shame that
Robinson
iRacing
is
can't
leading the
work
race.
out when contact is contact and when contact isn't contact. With the amount of money that we pay for subscriptions and tracks and cars.
Well, what have we paid? Even on discount, we've both paid over $100 for this next year.
Yep.
And that's with a discount from iRacing, a Christmas time discount they did for us.
Yep.
So to put it in perspective, viewers, we pay quite a
That's
lot.
a new fastest lap for Robinson
And
on
if
30.1.
if we don't have the money to pay for a subscription at Christmas for a year, you've got to pay even more when you do your 3 monthly ones, or you go a year and spend like 150.
Oh no, not a pass around the outside into turn 3.
Are you trying it?
Yep,
You've
we've
pulled
done
it off. Ah, the Jordan.
And now he's going to hopefully hold everyone else up for a bit.
We call that the J... Oh, somebody's just about lost it.
Right side's clear.
Fucking hell, that's given me a netcode car contact 0, but I had to go back to first and lock it up to avoid the contact.
Okay.
Car on your left side. Clear left.
Grant Keynes is out! Grant Keynes
Clear
is
right.
out!
Fucking hell, how's he steered inside of me there?
Car right.
I pinched the brakes trying to get it
This line,
stopped.
Right side's clear.
And went round, and somebody decided still to try and go up the inside with me there. Like, turned around 90 degrees to the road.
Grant Keynes just disconnected.
Yeah, I saw that.
Advantage, JGR.
Advantage a lot of other people in between us and him in the championship, but...
I'm in 10th now.
On your right.
Oh, you would try and do that.
Hold your line.
You can fuck off over there somewhere.
Right side's clear.
Yeah, that's what I
E14.
thought.
Should I even ask?
Nenadak.
Left side there's a car.
Or Nenadick, as it actually
Still
is.
there.
And not just me being an asshole.
He's still there.
Which is unusual, viewers.
Clear left.
For anyone
Oh,
who's bored of watching...
Ashley Ruskin's taken himself out on Nenadick. I'm
I
back
do
in
have a
15th.
do have a Twitch channel.
Oh yes, I forgot to mention that.
99 Geordie 99.
Robinson is
Get on
now
there
leading.
and
All right,
watch
Ben,
my
your
point of view
refuel
from
window will
currently
open
inside
on
the
lap
top 10.
13. It'll close on lap 23.
Well, this is showing me as 4 incident points, and that was purely 2 people running into me.
Right, note to self. Just ease it around for these opening laps.
Clear on the right. Right side.
I
Still
was going
there.
to say, surely you're not going to try that, otherwise I'm going to
Keep your
throw
line.
you
Clear
wide.
right. There's a car on your right side. Clear on the right.
Really?
Clear right.
Fuck, Darren McKenzie is on a charge.
He's fucking just about turned me, and then hit me up the arse again because I had... So he's just about turned me, backed off, and then run into me in a straight line. Somehow 0 incident points.
Okay, my voiceover for my dashboard just said lap 5 of 553.
Brilliant.
So that's a bit of dyslexia there for the old crew chief.
Crew chief or Z1?
This
Okay, Ben, don't let this
Z1
guy distract you.
man. It's like Michelin Man, but Z1. Now, I don't like doing this, yours, but Darren McKenzie is coming fucking quick.
Morris is now
So,
in the lead.
it's
He's
probably
going to let
gonna
him
be a
pass, which is something that Jordan doesn't often do.
I just think that it's clever at the moment for him to go and attack the guys in front of me.
Try and go with him if you can.
Hopefully have an issue.
I would call that very clever.
I just need him to be close enough. And not want to take me out.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Seriously, mate? That's, what, 3 times you run into me in a lap?
Darren, pass, mate. You're faster. Go for it.
Meatball.
Oh, really?
No, I've got a meatball.
That's what I mean, really?
Yep. Yeah, and he's damaged himself too.
What's your speed?
The fuck are you doing? Yeah, he's back of the field person too. Absolute dick. Fucking name suggests it too, doesn't it?
Same.
Yeah, thanks mate, that's my race completely destroyed. Last I checked, sticking it up just onto the corner paddle isn't up the inside. If it was David doing... No, it was fucking Nenadak. That was absolutely stupid.
See, look at that. I've let Darren pass. He is now on these guys in front, and so am I. I've not lost anything. I've gained time on the car behind this lap, and I've also gained a lot of time on the cars in front because Darren has pushed forward, and I've sort of latched onto the back bumper bar. Got me toe strap out and
up to the rear fucking wheel. Yeah, David Nenadik. Up to the rear wheel. Let's go back a lap, in fact.
Now, viewers, you know that I like a good cackle. Dave Nanodick. Which you're not meant to take in a mean way whatsoever, and I apologise, but...
Get over it. That was piss poor driving. I'm sorry.
It's quite a...
In fact, I'm not sorry.
Wait, are people already being overlapped?
Yeah, well, I've already been overlapped.
Yeah, but that's because you got a meatballs. Okay, come on, Darren. You've got to make a move on these guys, otherwise we're going to get nobbled.
Yeah. Well, basically, Hayden, what Nenadik was doing was just sticking it up the inside, just getting an overlap everywhere. And then he seemed to think that he had the corner because he had this front splitter of his car overlapping with my rear bar. Oh, why didn't he just dive straight up into me there?
Yeah, it's like, if you're going to do it, just throw it up the inside and make contact, proper contact.
Well, throw it up the inside. He just drove straight into the rear bar of me there, rotated me round, and then drove into me in a straight line. No, don't make contact. Throw it up the inside. I'm going to notice and probably open my steering so that you can fire off into the fucking fence and I can laugh at you.
This is not good. We got Martin Campbell coming, Martin Casey, sorry, coming quick.
And a Dick's back out there too.
Nearly off the road.
Not fucking happy. So he got fuck all of that damage. Third split through turn 1, there was a pile-up with pretty much everyone, but turn 5 I had nowhere to go and blew my engine up. Nenadik, 23rd.
What are you now, 25?
24th, but in the pit, somebody else is behind me, but... I've got 7 3/4 minutes still left of required and 3 minutes 20 of optional. Nenadik's back in the pits. Yeah, great job. Let's see what he's done. He's probably crashed again, because he's so fucking bad.
Okay, that's enough, mate. We've already annoyed enough people on our
I don't care. No, I'm sorry, but there's bad driving.
Yeah, but let's not go on about it. Let's move forwards.
Fuck him.
Well, not forgive and forget, but we'd just not give him an inch next round. Which
oh, that's him coming out of the pits now.
Oh, I better not say that. Fuck, where's this bloke come from?
I don't know, he disappeared from me fucking thing for a while there. He's crashed at some point, because he's...
Martin Casey's back on me again. Come on, Darren, you've got to make a move, mate. Or I'm going to bloody crash. We're gaining on someone in front as well. Same, Christian Smart. God damn, my glasses are murdering my ears.
I like what Curtis has put in the group chat, and no, I can't. Well, I'm not going to open it on stream because we will be kicked off YouTube.
Tube you.
In fact, the fact
Always
that
going for the move.
Jordan's even talking to me means we'll probably get kicked off Twitch as well.
Yeah.
It
Is that Nazi issue? FBI, open up! Bloody hell, man, we're pushing forward. This is soon going to be... It's already a 6-car battle. Soon going to be a 7-car battle. And I've just run wide.
I'm currently battling the guy that's sitting behind me in pit lane. It's exhilarating so far.
What? Yeah.
I've raced with David before, and yeah, he always does this. Yeah, I know. And that's... look, Jordan, I know you don't like people getting pissed off, but... Also, Shannon, the guy Jordan was racing with last week, broke his pinky tendon, so he can't race for like 10 weeks.
Oh! No! Man, that was so much fun. If you're speaking to him, just remind him how good that was, and I hope a speedy recovery for him, because that was good fun.
And yes, no, Jordan, I do understand where you're coming from, but that... And it's not just a one-off, he's a serial offender.
What, does he eat Kellogg's without milk? Hey, you have to admit, I'm not fast, but I can be marginally funny. Oh, I've nearly crashed in a straight line!
There's the proof of the not fast half.
Oh, there's a pass on. He's got him, but that's not the person I needed to pass everyone. Because now...
He's up your ass?
No, I'm up his ass. And
I was
I'm
typing
scared
something to someone,
3.
and I was typing a message, and I said,
race.
what, now he's up your ass, and I then started typing up your ass in the message.
Same.
Well,
Fuck,
send our
through there in
condolences,
third gear.
Hayden, if you're talking to him, send our condolences to Shannon, because as Jordan said, that was a great race with him last week, until he got crashed into.
Yeah, that was a shame, but
Yeah, I shall continue to fume. Because every now and then someone makes a mistake, and if they apologise, yeah, sure. But somebody who's done it over and over and over again, in fact, I'm pretty sure I've been done by him before like that. Someone who's done it multiple times to multiple people, and it's never his fault. Even though 90% of the time, almost every driver will tell you it was always his fault, even if they weren't the one in the car.
hashtag Sean's fault.
Hashtag Sean's fault. Yes, we're going to get hashtag Sean's fault trending. Please.
Trending on TubeView. Hashtag Sean's fault. I'm going to be mullered in a minute.
Mullering, 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 mullering. Now, not that I would ever do such things, but I mean, if I came out of the pit lane nearby, I'm not saying I would put him in the wall. Not intentionally.
Track temps increasing. It's now 24 Celsius. Scott
But
is
put
now
it this
leading.
way, I wouldn't be too inclined to follow the blue flag.
Do you reckon I should pit early, Ben?
The tyres can heat up a bit around here, so I'll be holding out a
it
bit.
gets me out of traffic.
Yeah, but it also means you've still got to fit enough litres in at the moment.
Yeah. I need 68 to finish. And there's 72.8 in the tank.
Until I put it, yeah, well, we had a good battle as well, so shame that my rating is so low until I plebbed it, yeah. Plebbing things is always not very fun.
I'm pitting.
I'm used to that. Okay, but you're going to pay for it at the end. You're going to have to loosen your bars off big time at the end of the race. Because it is going to be slidey as fuck.
I'm so caught up in this traffic at the moment that it's like just following a big bow repair sticker.
That could be worse. At least they'll repair your bow.
True.
You
Oh no, it's not even
just
bow
say
repairs,
that
it's
you
bulk
miss-
something or other.
Yeah, according to Hayden, I should just say that I missed my brake marker and run straight into him.
Yeah.
Actually, I did
like
that
Hayden.
twice. Oh, not last season, the season before. Sorry, I didn't miss my brake marker. To be fair, me pedals were on the piss. And it was here. Well, actually,
Okay.
it was prior to this. Oh, I see a brilliant looking car in the mirror. You're going to go right through me.
Alright.
Morris is leading the
It
race.
was... Oh.
So, I don't know whether or not this is going to be the right amount of fuel. but it'll be close enough.
Mine dropped down to 31, so if you put 34 in, you should be fucking more than enough. Kokoschki's got damage, by the way, too, so you're going to have him, if he was ahead of you, you're going to have him. Yeah, it happened at Imola in the main game race, where I basically just ploughed straight into a guy at the last chicane.
Fuck. Go past.
It was that dodgy, the connection. I had a USB hub for me pedals, because I was still racing on a Surface Pro. There's a reason to call it the Surface Pro, not the Race Pro, I'll put it that way. But that didn't look good, and we had a guy trying to accuse Jordan, because I was using his account at the time, of dive bombing him intentionally and taking him out. However, it was a kid, by the way, who tried to accuse us and swear at us in every different word that he knew.
I'd just like to also point out that just because he drives karts doesn't mean he was
what he's doing.
Well, he was better than us, but...
Yeah. But either way, that's beside the point. Especially when I apologised profusely that it was a large accident, something had gone poorly wrong.
Oh, I know
well before said accusation. And then it happened here. In that last braking zone before the last corner, where you got that double right-hander into there, and just fucking bang, and I drilled someone. And good. Jordan's flying up behind. And I think the guy in pits has either left the session or has gone past. Well, may be a kid that drives karts. Well, look, Hayden, it wasn't you. We'll put it that way.
Let's just say this, Hayden. Unlike most kids that drive karts, you've got a brain.
But I'm actually a clean driver that doesn't yell at people. Yeah, well, this guy, I apologise profusely, because at the time I didn't know what had gone wrong. All I knew was I stepped on the brake pedal and nothing happened. So I stepped on it a bit harder, and then everything happened. That sounds like the go-karting incident. We'll put that aside.
Yeah, Hayden. He spun a go-kart in the pit lane.
To be fair, when I put my foot on the brake, literally nothing happened. Nenadak's back in the pits again. I'd just like to point that out.
Also, because this is a big kart track, you don't touch the brakes.
No, well, normally you do. Well, when I say normally, when their karts are running well, you do, but the mechanics up there are obviously so bad.
Just let me
I shouldn't say so bad. Yeah, well, exactly. The mechanics up there obviously aren't looking after them well enough, or the engine, or the business, not necessarily the mechanics, the business may not be giving them enough money to maintain the karts.
I was about...
Either way, it was that slow.
2 seconds a lap slower than you.
Who was about 2 seconds a lap slower than my brother, of which both of us are most definitely faster than him by some shot.
Yeah, and I was on the floorboards the whole lap. And
I raced supercarts, yeah. No, this was just like your rental style karts, and I hadn't used the brakes in 15 minutes, so they were ice cold. So I put my foot on the brake and nothing happened, and we're coming into pit lane. So I decided that my best option was just to put my foot to the floor and get it stopped in some way, shape, or form that didn't result in me ploughing into the people in pit lane.
And I wet myself.
We both wet ourselves, but then some guy yelled at me and told me I wouldn't get another run, of which I did anyway. I'm going to Winton on Friday for practice, you bastard.
This has cost me, but that's okay.
Nenadak's still in the pit, so he's busted his car again. Let's hope he's done it for good this time.
Speaking of busting cars, Jordan, how are you?
I may or may not have just done a big burnout in pit lane to try and get some heat into the rear tyres, because they've been sitting there for the last 15 minutes. 14 minutes and 34 seconds, I should say.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors.
Be wary, the car could still... Have you just done required and no recommended?
I've done required and optional, everything.
Okay. About to say, because if you've just done required, it'll still be like
Blue flag.
pig in shit.
But it is going to be a pig in shit because of the tyres.
Considering that that's the first time I've ever gone into the pit lane at Belle Isle since Season 3 last year, to only lose a second on Darren is pretty good going, I reckon.
Well, we've got two teammates going at it here, Christian Smart and Damien Johnson. Third and fourth.
Can they take each other out?
All good, mate.
Ah. I sense that that's gone well.
I let him pulled over and let them both past because they're a lot faster than me, especially having come in. Well, that's unfortunately, I can't quite read what you're saying just yet. Unless I want to go in that fence again, but last time I did that, it was thanks to some muppet. In fact, he did almost the same spot. When I said in less than a lap, it's because he did it here at the sharp right-hander, and then on the next lap he did it back about 200 metres further back. But he did me in properly the second time.
Undercut has worked. Made 5 seconds on Scott Gamble.
That's how higher carts I miss the rest of it. Work, they do something or other. Yeah, I know they're all rear brake too. And that's I had a rough idea that it wasn't going to be good when I pressed my foot to the floor, but I figured it was going to hurt a lot less if I went around.
I wet, literally, urine did come out.
So basically no brakes because they're not needed. Yeah, well, that's the thing. At Big Kart Track, they've got this big chicane first up. Now, when the karts were as slow as they were when we went there, you didn't need to brake. You just threw it in, and it was slow enough for the second part of the chicane by the time you got there.
Especially with your old man in the middle of it backwards.
Oh my god, he nearly absolutely murdered somebody.
Me. He spun in front of me.
You know, the car in front of him, though, that he just about murdered.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, they do actually have pretty good brakes when you're using them. And when the karts are on song, they actually go really, really well through there, and you do have to use the brakes at a few points. Well, the other thing is, because the layout we were using, because there was a little bit of water on the track that would have dried up if they put a towel on it and left it in the sun for 10 minutes. Meant we just had we had a straight, a couple of little corners that needed no brakes at all, and then a straight, and then some corners that needed no brakes, and then back to the start finish.
Robinson is leading the race.
Yeah, only rear brake. Well, that's so they bloody well turn in. Ooh. But when the brakes are like room temperature, which on that day wasn't particularly hot.
It's only because I was there.
They tend to do nothing. Back to third gear for that.
The lap time was at 1:35.3. Sector 3 is 1.6 off the pace.
Car on your right. You are clear on the right.
Blue flag.
I don't know if he's giving way to lap traffic. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's lap traffic. I thought he'd binned it, Jason Cossey.
That would have been helpful.
Aren't you ahead of him anyway?
No.
Where are you?
13th.
You're well ahead of him. He's 20th.
Oh.
Blue
So
flag.
MG at Phillip Island is scary. Nah. You just got to send it, mate.
Yeah, just flat on the floor.
Sending it is always the appropriate answer.
Shit, I'm about to send this into a tyre wall.
You are clear on the right.
Okay, I'm going to have to try and back the rear bar off already. Holy fuck, it's already at 3.
Oh, good, I was just trying to find the least awkward spot to do it.
I don't really want to know, Ben.
Blue flag.
In my wardrobe, mate. I'm racing, yeah. Yeah, they're hung up.
I've already been crashed into a few times, so there's no point in me doing it myself.
Like crashing into yourself.
Yeah, I sent it. I sent it once, went backwards through there.
I mean, I do that on most occasions, so... Speaking of most occasions, Scott Gamble, why are you so fast?
Because he's gambling on things.
I gambled on the pit stop and it hasn't done me any good, so...
Oh, did I or did I not warn you?
Oh, there's been carnage.
Because I had to do it in the OSR Dev series, which I had to pit at the end of the first lap, because it was,
Yeah, but I'm now in 10th.
I got destroyed on the first lap.
Don't know if it's just me not being able to drive, or what, but... What I'm hoping is Scott Gamble's gambling on me pushing really hard, and I'm not particularly pushing hard. I'm just trying to look after the tyres.
Nenadak's in the pits again.
Blue flag.
Cock, I'm in a fence. No, I'm not.
Can confirm doing 130 slightly backwards is slightly scary. Yeah, I can imagine that. When I say I can imagine that, I can imagine that it's quite scary.
I can imagine
inside.
Inside, yes.
Right side.
I tried to let him pass,
Right side clear.
and he backed out, and then went for it. So I'd already started to cover back up and aim for the apex. Oh, he's hit the fence anyway.
My internet just went.
Oh, you're shitting me. Surely not.
No!
Well, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, all the little people at Telstra are about to die. These tyres do not like how cold they were. Well, it seems to be a bad week for the internet because Jordan's has just gone. Mine, for some reason, my computer just... Like last night, we went to get on and practice, and it's been perfect all week, and suddenly it just died. Like, it just wasn't there. So I don't know what's happened. Yeah, it's happened to him. He was on for a race win, and it happened to him at Alton Park last season. That cut him pretty bad. Oh, Nenadak's in the pit still. Karma. I'll do my best Alonso impression. Yeah, he's been screwed over by it a couple of times, but I'm currently on USB tethering from my phone, because my phone can connect. Phone can connect another like 15 meters away past the end of the house, but for some reason the computer can't pick it up. But it just, like, I turned it on last night and there was no internet, and I was like, eh? Don't know why I just braked there.
There's an incident in turn 11. Blue flag.
Now, Morris would just want to keep his cool here and wait, because there's no intention as of quite purely pulling aside. I just want to let him fly by. So if he's patient, he'll get past easily. Use a Mac. Well, there's half your problem, and I'll read the other half shortly.
Your lap time was 1:34.2.
Inside.
There's a guy on your right. He's still with you. Clear on the right.
Yeah, it's Jordan. We're just in an area. Well, we're in Queensland, so there's the first part of our problem because the state government. Well, the state government's fucking fucks us over anyway, but they don't like us with NBN. Well, so we're not in Brisbane City, so they really, really don't like us when it comes to NBN. 45 minutes north of Brisbane, and honestly, you'd think we live in fucking Rockhampton. In fact, Rockhampton's probably got better fucking Wi-Fi than us. I know Bundaberg does, but that's because there's some guy up there who got the shits with NBN and just made his own network.
That lap time was 1:34.7.
Oh, shitty titties. Now away from Melbourne, yeah. So you'd possibly have a similar kind of situation. But the thing is, I think Jordan will still be ahead of me here. Now that he's just got back in. As long as he doesn't call me, because that could pop up on my screen. You back on Discord, Jordan?
10-4. Turn 11.
Oh, cool.
If you can hear me.
Yeah, mate.
Fucking poxy internet.
How you guys going?
Ben got ass raped and my internet dropped out.
Fun times.
Yeah, long story short, and Jordan doesn't like it, but basically David Nenedak decided to keep just putting his nose overlapped with my rear bar. And he just about rotated me and then ran up the arse of me. And then less than a lap later, he pushed me straight into the wall. So I got like 15 minutes of repairs. And then Jordan was, 10th or something. And then he was like, my internet's going on. I'm like, really? And then the call dropped.
Oh, Jesus. I was coming third and clipped the wall, 5 minutes repair.
Rip. So long story short, in case you can't hear, there's a very fuming Jordan out on track at the moment. I think we can hear the steam coming out of his ears.
I just pulled my gear lever off the desk.
Only you.
Yellow flag.
I could hear how aggressive your gear changes were leading up to that.
I'm going to blow an engine before the end of this with how angry I am.
I was going to say, I can hear how hard you're changing gears.
Great, so I had 11 to go. It needed to last another 12 minutes. Well, 15, 20 minutes and I think it's gone again.
In case it hasn't, Hayden is quite laughing at the fact that your gear stick has fallen off the desk in your aggressive methods.
Thanks, Hayden. Appreciate that at least someone gets entertainment out of my stupidity.
Blue flag. That was
Unless I'm just massively overloading the internet. Whoa!
It is a possibility given your net is quite bad.
But then if I say don't go on the internet to my parents, they'll kill me.
Yeah.
God damn it. Scott Gamble is now up to 9th. That's where I would have been. That's just peeved me off now.
Somebody just crashed behind me. And I think it's Damien Johnston. He's had a crash. I don't know how big. But
What
you may
position
pick
you
it.
in, Ben?
23rd. I've just picked up another one. Hayden says he knows the
I'd really
feeling.
appreciate it if I could pass this bloke, but he's about 7 laps ahead of me.
You weren't out for that long.
How many laps?
Oh, maybe 3 or 4, but it's still enough.
Yeah.
Also, Hayden says he knows the feeling.
Yeah.
He
Ben's
lives.
had I've had my steering wheel land in my lap as well.
I was going to say I've had it happen multiple times, and usually you and Sean just absolutely piss yourself laughing until your steering wheel's full in your lap while laughing.
I'm just going to leave the Discord button in because I don't know. I'll probably annoy Barnsey.
It's all good, mate.
Go! Get
Okay,
out
Ben,
of the
half distance.
way!
Should be about 13 laps of fuel left.
Please, for the love of God, just let me pass!
You sure about it being all good, Pansy?
Thank you!
See, this is exactly why Jordan and I usually have a messenger call going, so we don't... Rob would have bloody just about jumped out of the car by now.
Now I've got a stupid blue flag in me. There's steam coming out.
Hope you've got a mute button program, Barnsey.
I've got it handy.
You're gonna need it.
Oh, come on, blue flags. Bugger off, ski. Thank you. Right, so if I can't finish top 10, I can crash spectacularly and then make Ben watch the replay. So that's the plan. Oh, this is great. The person that was just in front of me or behind me, Scott Gamble,
is
I'm
now
pulling
leading.
time on something chronic.
Yeah, you're also not driving as gently as you were earlier, I can guarantee it.
No,
In
just
fact,
gentle.
I can hear it.
Apparently I'm 12 seconds down on this lap.
Keep it within the track limits.
Don't know how I just gotten off track then, because I was in the middle of the track. Inside.
Car on your right side. You're clear on the right.
There you go, fastest lap I've done. 1:32.3.
Sorry, mate, I missed my comms button to tell you earlier.
Come here, Darren McKenzie, who was just in front of me after the pit stops.
Apparently Shannon's even worse when that kind of thing happens in Discord.
Robinson is now in the
Really?
lead.
Yeah. This engine's not going to last the remaining laps with the way I'm driving right
23rd
now.
place.
Thought you said you were driving gently.
I am. This is gentle. Very gentle. Come here, you geese. Look who's faster
Are you
now, sunshine.
Talking to the guys in front of you or the lot at Telstra?
No,
Or
I'm
both.
pretending that the people in front of me aren't a lot at Telstra.
Push, 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 or we'll lose this place. 22nd place.
He's given up. Nanadak has given up.
Karma.
Kalima, meet Palima.
Oh, so Darren McKenzie has got past Scott Clark for 8th and 7th, which was where I would have been 9th.
You'll be glad to know Hayden's taking the piss with, in quotation, pulls gear stick off desk. No, I'm driving gently.
I like it. Turned into a GIF. Or a meme. That'll do.
Meme review.
Yes.
Go past, mate.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Come on, old girl, just go faster!
Sector 1 is 1.4 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. Sector 3 is 2.0 off the pace.
Up to 22nd.
It's not over till the fat lady sings. I mean, she's singing pretty loudly right now, but you never know. She could, choke on saliva or her own tongue.
Did you say sings or lings?
Both. Well, this, viewers, is what you call penthouse to the shithouse. Or back to the shithouse, I should say. Because Bathurst, the internet went. I then won, and then the internet went again. So in theory, next week, I should win. How does that sound?
It is Watkins Glen, so...
I'm not going to win.
The biggest problem with that is it's a track that a lot of people like and a lot of people are quite quick at.
Yeah, I'm not very good there. Hang on, Watkins Glen, was that where I went from 11th to 2nd?
Yeah, classic boot as well. The one my first season, not the one with the chicane.
Oh, okay.
That's a nice track. It's really nice. The thing is, more people like it than people like Oran Park, whereas you have a thing for Oran Park, hence doing really well there.
No, everyone hates the track, therefore I'm good at it because no one practices there. These are some mega laps I'm putting out at the moment. For my standard.
Scott is now in the lead.
What was Gollagher's last lap time?
Now you're breaking up.
What was Gollagher's last
Ben,
lap?
my prediction of 26th and 27th wasn't too far away.
Yeah, well, we should have been in the fucking penthouse compared to where we are. Between your internet and some nano dick.
Flag.
Hey, stop talking about me like that. I mean, what?
P22, last lap.
Alright, one to go.
So I lost 10 laps.
I lost what's going to be 4.
Let's go on your right. The right side's clear.
And I'm gaining so fast on these guys in front. And the car felt just as good as what it does now when I was just conserving. Well, definitely isn't the worst finish I've had in a V8 race.
I was fully expecting it not to be a finish the moment your internet went.
So was I, actually.
This has to be one of the more mild internet crashes you've had.
So I came out of the pit 7 seconds behind Darren McKenzie and Scott Clark. I'm now 3 seconds away.
Yeah, in fact, you're coming up behind me.
Oh yeah, I see Franklin. Well, not actually see you, but...
B22, that's the end of the race. We'll get him next time.
Well, that was a disaster, Ben.
Yeah, it should have been a lot better.
That's disappointing. Very disappointing, but that's the way they crumble cookies. Wait, that's backwards.
Jesus. Fuck that track.
I
Yeah,
love
thank
the
God.
place, just fuck the Muppets.
The combo, man. I'm just over the combo. I've done too much here this week.
Yeah, I don't particularly like Belle Isle. I'm on your side there, Barnsey.
No, I like the track. I do like the track. It flows well once you get into your groove. But
It's a
yeah, in
really
this
fun
car,
track. It really is.
one little fucking mistake. Like, I locked the brake coming into turn 1 and you just run wide. It's that tad fucking 5 minutes repair. Fuck ya. Race over.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
See, and that's the thing.
Yeah, good race, guys. Was a good battle at
That's
the bottom of the top 10 for a while until my internet decided to run away. So yeah, thanks for some clean racing.
The thing is, like, it's a really fun track. Like, it's very technical. You know, as I always say, you're not just dealing with the corners and the straights. Like, you've got to deal with bumps and everything like that as well. And that I really, really like that. But it's just when you get Muppets who just like, oh, let's drive this like a normal circuit, not a street circuit, and they just like, oh, let's pop it up the inside a little bit here, and it's like, at a street circuit, you've got relatively square corners. You've got to get it right up the inside or not at all.
Well, I avoided all the carnage and was in second. It was fucking heartbreaking.
Yeah, it hurts, man.
Bottom split, and they're all fucking drongoids, but still.
Yeah, any win's a win, Barnsey. I was pretty happy with Split 3 Oran Park. So,
Man, just finishing at Oran Park's decent, let alone coming first. Just
We had a great run. What were we? First, fourth, and fifth.
First, fourth, and fifth, yeah.
So
And actually, it was me and Barnsey led all the laps as well.
I lost
Oh yeah, that's
0.15 safety rating and 41 I rating. Even though I was car 25 and finished 22nd. It's probably because of how many laps down I was. Jordan lost 17 I rating but gained 0.1 safety with the 4 incidents that weren't showing up on thingy.
That's right, as long as my rating keeps going down.
Yeah, my problem is the points. I got 25, you got 40. Like, we should have been up almost.
I was in 9th when the internet went. That would have been worth 90
points, which is amazing. I should have been up, well, you know, P. Lee, Tregarth and all that, between 70 and 80 points.
Are you serious? I beat that dude the other day. I was fucking had the pace over that P. Lee guy.
Yeah. Nenadak, who ended up 21 laps down with 10 incident points. And they should have had a lot more than that. He just kept crashing. He's the reason I was out. It was just continual stupidity. That's what I was talking about. People who just kind of showed the nose, but rather than just showing the nose, they kind of get that little overlap. And it's like, you can't do that at street circuits.
I need I rating bad.
So my fastest lap was a 32.3. That would have been good enough for 32.3. Yeah, 9th, exactly where I was.
Yeah, surprise, surprise. Would you look at that?
Yeah, so 9th should have been what happened, but it was 19th.
Fucking motorsport. Who would do it?
Fucking Telstra, who would do it?
Yeah. People who have no other choice because the other options are worse.
How did tethering your computer go with your phone tonight, Ben?
Really well. It cut out at one point, but that was like well before the race started because I moved my phone and this cable's not the best. But it went okay. I just don't know what was going up with JRT, why it wouldn't open up the internet page, but I just ended up using the overlay timing sheet and putting it up there instead.
Yeah.
So it ended up going a lot better than it could have.
Okay, well, let's write down where we ended up, which was just a shock. It's literally the title of my post is going to be From the Penthouse to the Shithouse.
Sounds brilliant. We had 3 viewers at one point. 2 for a lot of it. Oh, that would have been, yeah, Veldy in there.
Where was I? Where did I start? 13th?
Were you bottom split, Chris?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, Hayden was saying it was a fucking mess.
I think there was another one of our teammates in there. Dude with a Chinese name.
Ryan Zinyan Chai?
That's the one, yeah.
Okay,
How did he go?
Hang on, let me have a look. I'm gonna do the fucking half past Ferrari thing. I know, but I need iRating.
Well, my thought was seeing if this next V8 race goes live. Otherwise, I'm looking at practicing for the 24.
Yeah, I need to get on that.
I might go to Watkins Glen.
Actually,
So what
when's
is it?
IMSA?
Watkins Glen.
Classic. Just go in. Oh, hang on. Yeah.
Classic boot.
Classic boot. Yeah.
I'm gonna just go and cut
Just
some laps.
before you do that, before you
Have a
join,
look at
just see if there's a hosted
hosted.
session.
There'll be somebody hosting it for sure.
Yeah, Shane
just gotta-
Rayner's hosting one.
I've just got to nick in there. I've just got to nick
Alright.
into a test session and throw the graphics up to take photos at Belle Isle for the page, and then.
Alright, I won't waste my iRating. I'll fucking withdraw.
Well, yeah. Anyway, viewers, what car are you running for the 24? I'm in the RSR. So I am with, you got myself, Jamie Dyke, some Stefan guy who I believe he's filling in for the team. Who else have we got? I think we got Ryan, Zenyan Chai, and Brendan Jackson. Normally we'd run with 4 drivers, but I think Stefan offered to drive, so we've given him a drive. So can't hurt. 5 drivers.
And good news, I'm not
in.
in it, which means that the car might finish.
No, Jordan's not in it because he hates anything but the V8.
No, I don't have paddle shift.
To be fair, that is your fault.
Yes, but also no, because I did sort of, yeah. Moving on.
Are you this sequential?
Yeah, he's running the sequential and he broke his flappy paddles.
I'm running a 27 shifter that I've converted to sequential.
Yeah. I like the 25 where you could lock it and go.
Yeah.
I used to use that all the time.
Oh, I think.
Yeah, I've just made a plate that bolts on where the boot normally would go,
because of
and then I've got O-rings in there that hold it in like the 3rd and 4th gate.
Came out with race and I was running the Merc.
works good.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, look. Sometimes these things happen.
Well, it works good enough.
I'm sure if we knew earlier
Apart from the fact there's a lot
we
of rubber
possibly
coming
could have
out of it at the
given you a
moment.
driver, but yeah, I guess it's a bit
I'll
late
have to
now.
change those O-rings.
You'd have to talk to Rob and Sean about, because I think Stefan can only take like 5 hours throughout the day, and it's in split like 2 hours block and a 3 hour block. It's something that Matt Kidd put up. So, I know he put Team Orange in Discord. I don't know if he's put yellow anywhere. It's possibly in the chat, like in the 24 chat.
Mine's at like 5:30 in the morning, which I'm gonna be shit.
Yeah, I think I'm starting the car because it's 11 PM here, not midnight, so it's a little bit earlier for me. Yeah, we've already sorted out. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna
Ben.
be hard. You know.
Ben. they're making a movie about that book, that Artemis Fowl book series.
Yes, I'm well aware.
That's cool, eh?
So we go on this practice.
I'm just going to jump into the replay from the race we just did and get some photos.
Yeah. We're doing the midday one. I'm starting and finishing. Yeah, we're doing the one where like it starts at midnight your time. Just like I'm at work from middays. I'm at work all days this Saturday, so. But yeah, no, we'll be doing that. It should be fun. I love the V8. I really, really do. I enjoy driving it a lot. But the Porsche is the first car that I've hopped into, and without looking at any racing lines, look, Daytona's a track I know, but I was able to get in it and just drive.
Actually, yeah. What layout were we running that season where I ended up cocking qualifying up quite poorly?
I'm not sure. Last season we did boot. The season before we did classic boot, which is where I got a 0 incident points bonus in the main game OSR race.
That might have been it, because it was season 3, 2018. Because we were in the, or was it season? Might have been season 2 or 3, because we were in the
old livery season 3, the newer livery season 4.
Yeah, we were in the season 2, 3 livery.
Okay, yeah.
I know that much.
So yeah, that was classic boot then. I moved me phone on the wrong angle.
Trading paints.
So yeah,
please refresh deliveries.
yeah, the Porsche was
what
really
if I
nice
just
to
paid
drive,
something on PayPal? If I use
probably not, because it'd have
it
have a
won't run
messenger call
OBS.
going.
It won't run OBS to save its life.
Yeah, no, well, I was thinking like it'd have to have messenger call going as well, so it can hear me. Bugger.
Just leave your computer running and turn the screen off.
It's in another room. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pop in for a bit if you end up streaming. Yeah, Hayden, I'll probably stream most of the race, like all of the race, if not just my sections. But I will definitely be streaming. So.
Oh, come on, trading paints.
Yeah, so you're doing V8 dev, maybe see how I go. I'm not working for the rest of the week, so as long as I'm not doing something else, I probably will. A lot of drive, even though it's not the Porsche. Like, the problem is we've got OSR Friday, AOSC Friday, which I really, really want to do. And yeah, because I want to do that so much, because I really love Watkins Glen. Like, I would prefer to just be practicing on Friday for the 24, but the good thing is though, especially considering how much I've also done in the Porsche lately at Watkins Glen, I should be able to just step straight out of Watkins Glen back in, like, practice all that Daytona, step into the V8, do the race, and step back to the Porsche. So, and on a short break, I'm going to go to the toilet very quickly. I'll be back.
Okay.
Right, I'm back. Yeah, so as I said, I might do V8 dev, see how we're going. Oh, we've got a third viewer. So see how we go. Oh, no one's in the Thompson race, otherwise I'd probably do it. I couldn't anyway. Wonder if I should do that next race, just to try and get back a little bit. Who knows? So yeah, I won't do AFC because I'm at Winton. Oh yeah, fair. Oh, that's pretty. That's fair enough. I'd love to race go-karts, but I just don't have the fucking money. I would race XLs, really, probably, but... So, yes. Well, the other thing is I may not even get into AOSC if turnout's like it was this week, just gone. So, who knows. But, yeah, I'll probably be doing a lot of practice. Why is that so fuzzy? Why is the quality so bad? It's on there. I don't know. I can't even tell. Oh, it's because YouTube fucks its quality up, so that's just me looking at it. It's actually really good quality according to that, but I can't actually tell. I don't actually know, to be perfectly honest with you. So, it's perfect quality on that. Well, according to that. So I should probably get my chat back up. Did the 86s last year and gonna race the TA2. What's TA2? Don't know what TA2 is. Yeah, the quality was fine. Yeah, no, I was just looking then. Everything looked really blurry. So yeah, no, I'd love to go and race some stuff. The other thing is I'm playing 20 now, so if we had the money, I probably would have gone and raced when I was like 10, 12 and that, and really tried to do it. But like, I'm not super talented. But you know, if you start racing at fucking 10, and as long as you've got some interest in it and some know about what a racing line is, you've got half a chance. But I've just probably deafened you. So yeah, I'd love to go racing, but as I said, I can't afford it. Between everything I do, between paying for this, between going fishing trying to fish when I can, playing cricket. It's just TA2 is like a V8 supercar with flappy paddles, traction control, and only 400 or 500 horsepower. Oh yeah, fair enough. I could probably drive that quite well. But yeah, so I'd love to do it, but shit happens really, I guess. Maybe one day, but so yeah, see how we go. I might put another, depending on what I do, I might put another stream up. I may also just, what the fuck did I just do? I may also just go to bed, so. What's gonna do? He went over to Asia to practice with David Reynolds. Oh, mate, who used to race XLs, yeah. I didn't race him as such, but did a thing down in Adelaide with him. What was that? January 2015. It was not too bad in him. I'm a lot faster on a kart though. Like, I have a habit of being faster than most people I go karting with, unless they actually race karts or race cars frequently. I know what it is. I really enjoy the karts. But I'm not a huge, I could probably learn it. I'm not a huge one for your formula style racing, so I don't really know. But It's probably, I guess, in karts because you're also trail braking fucking everywhere. Probably pull that back up. As I'm looking at random shit for no particular reason. Stuff that I can't afford because it's cool. Oh, pardon me. He's only 16, so he'll probably make it into the V8s. Yeah. Well, it depends what he's doing now. He should, at 16, should be looking, like, if you got the money, looking to try and either be in Formula Fords or, you know, your Super 3s, something like that. Really gives you a good stepping stone.
Did you enter that practice session, Chris?
Yeah, I just jumped in now.
Awesome. I just entered then.
What do I need for me car? Do. So. He did 86 last year and finished 5th in the championship after not being able to race at Bathurst because he was too young. Yeah, I was going to say they do the age limit at Bathurst because it can be such a... Well, can be. Because it is such a demanding track. Yeah, I would love to drive at Bathurst. Yeah. Even, you know, your 86s, I know they're not particularly fast, but you know, when you got a kilometre and a half a straight, you can get some things, anything up to a pretty good speed. Like those 86s are stripped out. They're never going to be particularly fast unless you molest the engine, but they are pretty. It'd still be pretty fun. See, that's what I don't get. Alex Rullo was, and I know they gifted him his super license to race the series, but he was 16 and he went. And I guess he wasn't 15. I think that was actually his first time. But like he was in supercars at 16 and he went to Bathurst. Oh. Maybe as a co-driver, but even then, yeah. Guess times are changing. They're like, oh no, you can't do that. That's dangerous. And it's like, yes, well this is a motorcar. So dangerous is kind of part of what you accept. You race a motorcar, you kind of accept the dangers involved. 15 is the age limit for Bathurst. Okay, yeah. 15, even like in an 86, like if you've been racing for long enough, or if you can make it to be fast enough and competitive in an 86, then yeah. He was 15 at the time, turning 16 10 days after Bathurst. Oh, so 15 or 16? Because if 15's the age limit, then shouldn't he have been allowed to race? Well, 16, yeah. 16's the age limit, yeah, you're not allowed to be 15. Yeah, look, I can see 15 being the age limit. Anything under 15, you know, you can fucking. Some people can barely see over the. Well, some people can still barely see over the steering wheel. But yeah, no, look, I kind of disagree with that. I can understand 15, but even then, what do they do? Like 10 laps, if that. Yeah. Arriba. Super compact. Hey. Oh, I cannot afford that stuff. Crack of thy neck. Crack of that neck. Don't know what the fuck I'm actually singing right now. Don't mind me. I'm not paying that much. Yeah. So yeah, no, I'd love to go and race at Bathurst. So when you're gonna buy me pizza, bro?
What setup you got, Chris? Just the Belle Isle one?
I want
I drove one off the drive.
Oh, okay, is it up? Sweet.
Oh, there's one person registered for the next race at Belle Isle.
I'm not doing it.
What's wrong, Jordan?
I don't think it'll go official.
Yeah, it can sometimes. A lot of people who just want, like, who've had a shit race, like previously, often go and do it.
I just clicked on replays twice instead of setups, and I don't know why.
Good job. Look at her, flick at her wrist.
What's it called?
Time flies by.
Watkins Glen.
Now he's got me singing. That's dangerous. Look at her, flick at her wrist.
Ugh. Why they're not in downloads? Right, Reggie. Oh, yes, sir. Documents.
Wingdings. What have I been tagged in? That sounds dangerous. And I have just... Look at her, flick at her wrist. Look at her, flick at her wrist. What the fuck am I even doing? It is important. La 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 la. Bing, ba da da ding, da 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 ding, 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 ba da da ding, ba da da ding. Right, calculator.
Alright, let's try this one.
Food maintenance.
With minimalistic fuel. Gotta back them down a bit. Done. I have no idea where to brake into here.
Into where?
And I can't remember where to brake into here. Wow, this car feels so much different to when I last raced here. It's amazing what good setups can do.
Bing, ding, 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 ding. Okay. Right. Well, maybe I can go and do that tomorrow. Ding, ding, ding. Bing, bing, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I'm not sure if Hayden's headed off. Maybe, maybe not. So yeah, anyway, I think it's probably a good time to end the stream. So, thank you all for watching. It's Jordan's going to say penthouse to the shithouse. We got fucked over tonight between some Muppets, and some internet problems. But yeah, as we say, and if people want to come on here and whinge about us, buddy,
What a fucking awesome combo.
going on about it, well, seriously, you know, doing it
Where
over
do you
and
brake
over,
at
what
that
do you
sort of
expect?
first
So,
straight?
Long story short, we don't care.
At the first corner.
Yeah.
And if you do, well,
First corner just
that's
before the
a you
first,
problem, not an us problem.
braking marker.
So anyway,
sign.
thank you for watching.
Aye.
And I can go down to about
good night.
third and try and